Hello everybody, it's the Lego Link here and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's Lego review, we're taking a look at set 75416 Chopper C1-10P from Lego Star Wars. This set has 1,039 pieces, released in 2025 for $100, and is based on Ahsoka series / Rebels, though I think it leans more towards the Ahsoka series due to the Ahsoka art in the corner. And it does include one minifig, of course, the Chopper minifigure. And this is another addition to the series of buildable droids we've been getting recently. First we had R2-D2, then C-3PO, now we have this one, and then we have the battle droid coming out soon, along with some other buildable characters. But yeah, it's about time that we get Chopper, pretty popular ASTROMECH droid. But let's turn around that box now. So yeah, the other side shows some of his features, which we'll be looking more in depth at. I do like how the box art has like a nice ship hangar interior, and it looks pretty sleek. So let's open this set up now. So the set has 7 bags in total, and we get a sticker sheet here, and of course the instruction manual, standard instructions, some art for Chopper in the front, and then yeah, standard instruction manual. We do get some promotion for some other sets, and I did take a look at that U-Wing a few weeks ago, so check that review out if you haven't already. Alright, so we get this little stand for a side build in the set, and also a way to display the minifigure that comes with the set. The stand is pretty simple and includes a printed piece with the information about Chopper and his equipment and all that stuff. And then on the back we get these 2 orange pieces, which are important for a later feature that we'll discuss. And then on the side we get the Chopper minifigure, which is the same one as the Ghost set, and there's a printed torso piece there with lots of detailing. A round piece for the bottom, shorter leg pieces than a normal astromech. There's some back printing as well, and then that bright orange head with the 3 eyes there, lots of printing going around, and then the white circular piece at top, I guess for the radar dish. In my opinion, this is not really the greatest Chopper figure. I do prefer the older one more. I don't know why they include this dot on top of the head, it just does not really look the best. I think the rest of the detailing is good though, just the white and orange look a bit too bright for my taste. And then yeah, the actual plate here is held up by some hinges, so it's a bit slanted. So here is the Chopper build in its full glory, and I think it looks really cool. It captures the look of the droid well, and it has a pretty short height because Chopper is a shorter droid, which looks pretty good, and there's just lots of detailing and stuff that we'll take a look at. But let's start with the legs area first. So Chopper has 2 main legs on the side. I think they were able to capture the shaping of the astromech legs really well with the triangular nature of them. We have lots of great tiling and curvature. We have some stickers here on the side for some details on the legs, and then we get some wires, I guess, coming into the leg, and then there's like, I'm guessing these are like the jet propulsors or rocket things that let him fly. That's what I'm assuming those gray things are on the side. So that's really cool how they have like the wires going into that. And then we do have, of course, the actual leg of the droid arm or leg, whatever you want to say. Really nice curvature. I like how it starts really wide and then gets really thin near the bottom. Great detailing there. Again, lots of great pieces used. And we do get this little tube here to show like an exhaust port or something like that. It's just pretty cool how they're showing like the rustic and kind of how Chopper is kind of falling apart. There's some things showing, but nice little detail there. And yeah, the other side for the leg is actually a little bit different. It's not white, instead it is gray, and there's some, again, nice printing or tiling and sloping there. A bit of orange as well. No pipe this time, but I really like how they use like the candle pieces on the sides here. Some hints of yellow as well. Just really love how detailed they went with the legs. We also get that third leg in the middle, and this can actually be detached. Well, this part should come off, but the third leg can be taken off, and you can see that it has a wheel, of course, to let it move, and it can be angled once you put it here because the wheel can rotate, so you can rotate this back and forth. But yeah, you can see the underneath there's like a little grate, and you can see there's a spot there with the actual hole, so you can just attach this in and you can have it. So you'll have to adjust the legs so this will be on the ground, but it allows Chopper to kind of roll and have that third leg that he always has out, which is pretty nice. And also the legs, if you haven't already guessed, they do move. They don't move forward really, but they do move back, so you can have that classic astromech look where the body is tilted forward while it's kind of rolling around. And then yeah, of course, you can adjust it so the wheel is on the ground, and yeah, also the foot can kind of hinge as well to add some more posability to the set. So that's pretty nice, and I just like how they capture the detail of the foot while also making it easy to pose and all that. So for the main body, they really did a good job of capturing the round nature of it with lots of cheese slopes and other slope pieces. And I like again how they show kind of the worn nature of Chopper with the different colors. Like we have sand blue here, some tan there, lots of sticker detailing as well, some orange, a bit of yellow, some more tan here, and yeah, it looks pretty good. And then we have some little wiring here exposed using the hot dog pieces to show that, which is pretty neat idea. We have another little like thing here. I'm not sure exactly what this tool would be used for, but just another little detail there. And then of course we have the extendable arm that the astromechs use to unlock those keypads and all that. So yeah, you can put it right in there. There's a nice slot, so the arm just slits in there, and then you can take it out, move it around a bit, and that's a pretty neat feature. The back and sides don't have much printing on them or detailing, and there is a little lever here, which we'll get to when we get to the head, but there's just some slight details on the back with an orange piece there, some of these bar pieces, and then this little area here, the gray tile and stuff. But I just think they have a great job at, or they did a great job at capturing the details of the body. The last part we'll look at is the head, and it's probably one of the better parts of the set. I really love how they captured that shaping, like the cone shape of the head, if that's what you want to say. It has more like a bowl shape where it's wider at the bottom, but then condenses a little more near the top. So they did a really good job of having great sloping there. And yeah, so all around we have like some orange, and we also have some yellow stripe going in the middle as well. And then we have some nice sloping here for these side panels. And the three besides the head are all the same, but I mean the front are all the same, but the front one has a yellow line through it, plus those three eyes that he has, which looks good. He also includes two arms on the side, the arms that he uses to kind of emote throughout the show, so you can move them around, make him go down or like talk or whatever with the arms. They have plenty of posability. There's hinges here, so you can move them around. Again, just put him in any pose you want, make him look like he's talking, which is really cool. And I really love how they captured the look of them, especially with the top with like the pinchers. I think they look really good, really accurate how they look in the show. I think it's just fun that you can play around with them, make it like talk, which is cool. But remember those orange pieces from earlier that were on the back of the stand? Well, if you don't want these arms on your display of chopper, what you can do is easily take them out, because you can see they have those pinholes and they're just connected by those little pins there. Then you can just put the orange blocks onto the pins, and now he does not have any arms coming out of him, and those holes are covered up somewhat neatly. There's still a little bit of a gap there, but I appreciate that they did put the effort in to try and at least have a different way of displaying it so you don't have to have those arms. But yeah, it's pretty cool that they include that. It's kind of hard to get those out, so I'll get those out real quick and then we'll talk about the rest of the head. So yeah, the head is able to rotate 360 degrees, and that lever at the back that I was showing is actually used so you can move the head. So that when you put the lever up, it goes to the side, and if you put it down, it goes to the right, so you can make him talk, kind of move his head back and forth. You can also do it without using lever if you just want to hold his head like that, but if you want to make it look like he's talking but not using your hand to, you can just use that lever at the back, and it uses some axles and gears to make his head rotate, and it does look really good. It moves really smoothly, and I think it's really funny how you can make him talk like he always does in the shows, make him say all those rude comments and inappropriate things that he's always definitely saying in the background, but you just can't really understand it. But it's just really cool. And then of course you could just rotate anyway, so you can make him like face different ways and also still tilt the head to look like he's talking. So a lot of range with the play feature with the head, and it really allows for lots of posability and different ways of displaying the figure. And then on top we do get a radar dish that he uses several times throughout the shows. It's a pretty simple design, just has like a little white dish with a pole sticking out through it, and you can kind of rotate it around if you want, and you can move it up and down of course to adjust it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this chopper. So overall I really like this chopper build, bigger version of him that they've done with some other toys like R2 and C3PO. It just allows for a really cool and funny bigger size version of him to display on a shelf. Lots of custom features like the posability of the arms and head and legs and stuff like that. Lots of really great detailing on the legs and shaping as well. I think they really nailed the look of him. I just wish the head maybe was a little more tiled off, especially on the top. It looks a bit too stud heavy, but the rest of the body looks fine. And then we get that chopper figure, which I think is okay, but I don't really prefer. I prefer the old one, but definitely I think I would give this set an 8.5 out of 10. If you don't have it, then I'd recommend getting it for a nice fun display piece, especially if you are a fan of the Rebel series or Ahsoka and just want something from that to display on your shelf. This is a good little thing to get, and it's not that, it's a bit expensive, but it's not too expensive. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out some other reviews on the channel, and we'll see you guys in another one. Goodbye.